Zara Sultana.
Thank you, Chair. It's a pleasure to serve under your chairmanship, and I'd like to congratulate the member for Bermondsey and Old Southwark for securing this important debate. The poet Warsan Shire wrote that you have to understand that no one puts their children in a boat unless the water is safer than the land. But when the government and much of the media cover channel crossings or the supposed migrant crisis, there is rarely an attempt to understand that. The stories of people themselves are ignored. It's not said, for example, that many people seeking asylum in the UK had homes destroyed by British bombs and British wars. It's not said that fleeing poverty and persecution in their homelands, people are desperate to be reunited with loved ones already here in Britain. No, in the eyes of the government and much of the right-wing press, they are not people, they are a problem. And that, Mr. Chairman, is how the asylum system treats them. As honourable members have said, they have been cramped into camps in Penally and Napier, forced to share dormitories with dozens, predictably causing mass outbreaks of coronavirus. When I challenged the Home Secretary about it at the end of January, she promised me that the camps were, and I quote, of a very strong standard. We now know that that's not true. Instead, they were against public health guidance and recommendations from the local health boards. And Mr. Chairman, it's not just the camps. During the pandemic, an unprecedented number of people seeking asylum have been left in unsuitable and often unsafe accommodation. In Coventry, I've seen firsthand the appalling conditions and disgraceful treatment people are subjected to. Mothers with young babies moved into rooms with insect infestations and mold covering the walls. Parents separated from each other with no reason and no warning. All the while, the outsourcing companies who run these services, like Serco, make huge profits from government contracts. The people seeking asylum themselves are denied the right to work, while local authorities, even if they're eager to help, are starved of necessary funding. In Coventry, we're really lucky to have organisations like CARAG and Carriers of Hope, who provide meals and essential items for people seeking asylum. And I want to pay particular tribute to Lorraine Mapongo and Sue Sampson for the incredible work they do in Coventry. But Mr. Chairman, no one's basic needs should depend on charity. People seeking asylum are not a problem to be managed or a useful scapegoat to distract and divide. They are people deserving of dignity and respect. So Napier Barracks must close immediately. There must be funding for local authorities and the dispersal scheme, with the housing stock invested in and upgraded. And those seeking sanctuary should be offered the opportunity to rebuild their lives with an end to the ban on the right to work. Thank you.